This is strange and not familiar at all. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, you know. I mean, like, I posted lots of content over the last few weeks, but, you know, just, like, not just me sitting around, mostly just me and my friends. I thought it was time to start doing this stuff again, you know, just a little bit. It's just been lots of stuff happening over the last few weeks, last couple of weeks, actually. I think, it started even before Halloween, and now we're 2 weeks into November, and it's still not back to normal, which, you know, I kind of prefer. I like the whole, like, spontaneous, vlog thing instead of these, like, kind of scheduled ones that I did every week. And again, I don't have any, like, oppositions towards it. Lots of things did happen over the past few weeks that, you know, maybe I should take some time to talk about it and reflect upon the stuff that I did. I've been talking to a lot more people lately. I don't know if I've ever made a video about talking to, you know, meeting new people and talking to strangers and making new friends, but if I haven't, or if I have, I'm still gonna talk about it anyway. But recently, just, you know, just getting out and being able to talk to more people is really fun. Knowing stuff outside of your group, you know, like knowing people outside of your group, you know, not to say that my friends are stale, but, you know, like, I know them and I can connect with them on a very, like, very personal level, you know. But there's this fresh thing going on where, like, you introduce yourself to someone completely new and you don't know their story and they don't know yours. And I'm not saying reinvent yourself, but I'm saying, you know, like, you know, you get to pick and choose what you want to say to this person, and you know, they get to pick and choose what they want you to know about them, you know, that type of stuff. I guess it's just exciting talking to new people, and I get people have anxiety towards talking to new people and stuff like that. I can't relate, unfortunately. Like, try as I might, I just, you know, like, I guess I can kind of relate, like, not too bad, but I'm not gonna say, like, I understand completely, but I will say that I know that stuff that kind of stuff happens, and I do completely understand. And really, my only advice to that is, like, really, it's really bad. I think my advice on that is that, you know, it's not as scary the next time. Just, you know, the hardest thing you will have to do is introduce yourself to that person, because then after that, it's just, hey, like, you've already established common ground. Like, you've already established that you know each other, or at least talk to this person. Like, hey, I remember you, and you can start off every conversation like that. Or, you know, hopefully it won't start off every conversation like that, but your second conversation will probably be like, hey, I remember you, and then the third conversation will be a bit more normal, you know. Meeting new people gets easier as it goes on, and, you know, I guess it's also good to keep in mind that they're just people. You know, it's nice to know that, you know, they probably had the same anxieties as you do, or just, you know, just the same worries, not exactly anxieties, but, you know, just the same worries. You know, like, what if this person hates me, that type of stuff, or, like, what if they don't like me, you know, that type of stuff, or, you know, what if I don't like them? Like, all the stuff you're thinking of, they're probably thinking of too, just at a different level. But, you know, everyone has that sort of, like, you know, kind of anxious, like, I don't want to talk to this stranger type of stuff. Like, I had that too, but not to the point where it's, like, affecting me, I think, really badly. But I do know people that just, you know, cannot go out there, you know. Like, I mean, I will say that, you know, I would prefer not to talk to a bunch of strangers, but, you know, if the opportunity presents itself and it's like, hey, why not? You know, I have no, like, hard feelings on that. I can't possibly relate. I could be completely wrong about what I'm saying. Like I said, I have no experience in it. But that stuff's been happening, I guess, lately, and something actually happened really good. Moving on is tough, I guess, and it's just, you know, I feel like lately I've just been kind of climbing onto the next new thing, or just kind of doing stuff just because I want to. Not necessarily because I have any emotional feelings whatsoever, but I feel like right now, just, you know, just to get out there, just talking to new people would probably be best. I mean, like, I don't expect anything to happen from it, but I will, you know, that's also a little bit exciting, just like old experience recycled into new, you know, like meeting new people, and then you know, seeing where things go forward. I don't know. And I guess it's also just, you know, knowing just the simple fact that I know that I can still talk to people, or like talk to girls in such a way that, you know, kind of is somewhat romantic to me. I don't, you know, not necessarily, I'm not hitting on her, but I want to see where it goes, I guess. Uh, it's a new world, I guess. It's a lot different from high school. Sometimes you roll the dice and the other person's like, ugh, 6 years older than you are. And, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just, you know, like, wow, I didn't even notice. And, you know, sometimes you roll the dice again and they're not single, and it's like, ah. But you know, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you get to meet someone that's single and also around your age. Just, you know, just a bit, I guess. I mean, I don't really have a problem with like age difference. I have been talking to some people on both ends, and by that I mean someone who's dated younger, someone who's dated older, blah blah blah. But you know, just the two spectrums of that, and it's not necessarily that I have a problem with the age difference, but I guess I do have a problem with, like, you know, just experiences. Like I was talking to a friend of mine, and just how she told me that, you know, if a person's either older or younger than you are, they're probably gonna have a different set of experiences than you are. And that's true. That's something that we don't really consider. But, you know, like the way she was talking, it was more like, you know, they probably drink alcohol and you probably don't. It's like, well, you know, not legally, man. You know, that type of stuff. Just, I don't know. Dating's tough, and it gets tougher, and like as you go on through life. But, you know, if you don't put yourself out there, if you don't take that first step, you know, you're not gonna know. You know. I live one rule I always live by is, you know, a life of oh wells instead of a life of what ifs. You know, I'd rather know that I went out and did something and sucked at it, instead of looking back at my life and thinking, what if I had done this or that, and just never find out how. I'd rather live life with very minimal regrets. Like, you know, I've had bad experiences, I've had good experiences. Do I regret some of them? Sure, but am I glad I did them? Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that's life, I guess. I don't know. This video is pretty long. Something else that's been happening, I guess. Fallout came out. I haven't finished New Vegas yet, so I have to go back and finish that. But now that I've stood my ground and placed myself in the Fallout fandom, I've started crawling my way back into the Metal Gear Solid fandom. I got my sister got me the Metal Gear collection, and, you know, just to solidify my I guess my fanship. How do you call it? She got me this really cool Solid Snake figure. I wanted the Venom Snake figure, because, you know, it was the first game I played, and I just think Venom is a cool looking dude. He's got the robot arm. He's from Phantom Pain. Cool guy, but you know, Solid Snake is also the cool guy. I like his MGS1 sneaking suit the best. It's the most common, like, it looks like attire. It looks like a uniform. Something about the fact that it looks like a uniform that's really cool. And something about the fact that Venom Snake is very unique in that he's got a scarf and an eye patch and a horn and the arm, you know. Something about the fact that he's unique is cool about him. You know, there's two separate versions of cool there. But other than that, I don't know. I've been kind of writing. I've been writing this, like, really happy high today, you know, because I got that girl's number, the girl I've been talking to. So, like, told my friends, they were like, and I was like, and I went with my bestie to go audition for the musical for the next semester, and it was my very first time auditioning for a play. It was very exciting. Oh no, my battery's coming out. Is it still recording? Cool. I should wrap this up then. New experiences, like I said, a life of oh wells instead of what ifs. You know, I'm glad I did it. I was tired. You know, part of me kind of wants to be like, I hope I don't get in, because it might get in the way of me, you know, trying to pursue other things, you know, like trying to get a job, because next semester I actually have a bunch of days open, you know, considering that things go my way. Like, I mean, my schedule is such that I have a couple of days off. I could use those days. I could fill up those days and work at a job, possibly. So that type of stuff. And, but I'm glad I went. I met, like I said, going back to my original topic, got to meet new people, and got to meet a very cool person. She's very nice, and she was also auditioning for the play, and, yeah, I'm glad I went. And, my friend, she really loves, like, this type of stuff. Like, I can't really say she's big in acting. I don't really know that about her. I do know that she's in a lot of, she's been in, quite a few plays. She's in the play that I went. Oh, that's another thing that happened, I guess. I turned 19 last Thursday. Hold on, where's my party hat? There you go. There you go, I forgot. It was my birthday, last week, and it was great. Spent the whole day outside just hanging with my buds, so that was really nice. What happened that day? I had my psychology test, which I got the results back. I got a 90%, and by psychology test, I don't mean like I was, my psychiatrist put me in. I haven't gone and seen a psychiatrist yet, but I mean like for my class, I took a test. And I got the results back from that test today, and I got 27 out of 30, so I was like, I'm pushing a 90% average in that class. Every test is like 90%. I hate it. I mean, I like that it's a 90, not a 67, but still, it's like, I want to go higher. But yeah, so what else did I do that day? I guess I took I think I also took a test at my, no, I didn't. I didn't take a test in my math class, but my math class is like, very short. And then, I stayed there all day because, we were gonna go watch, my best friend's, she's in the improv play, and her show doesn't start till 8. So we stayed there all day, and I came back from my psych class, which ends at around 4:40, and I walk into the cafeteria where we usually hang out, and they've got little party hats on, and it was so funny, because they didn't have like a big thing. They had like little Debbie cakes, and they cracked open some sporks and got some Post-its and made some pretend candles for me. It was really cute. It was really charming. My friend, my bestie, got me this really cool. She drew the cover art for. It's hard to tell. It's hard to see. The cover art for Walking Dead season 2. Here it is. No, this one. Right. And I love it. And you know what? Contrary to popular belief, I actually do think it's a very good game. Contrary to what everyone says, I do think it's objectively a good game. She also got me new guitar strings, which I'm so scared because it's the first time ever restringing a guitar, and I don't know if I did it right, so I don't want to cut this yet. But it plays fine. Yeah, D, and it's hold on, G, and it sounds nice. I love it. It's so shiny, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so scared because I don't want to mess it up, but, I'll cut it at some point, sometime this week. I don't know. I feel like I did it wrong, but it seems fine. It's playing well, so there's that. I guess that happened too. My birthday. I went to go see my bestie's play. She did really good, and so did my other friend who was also in the play. Every time he came up on stage, literally like clapping, like every scene he was in, after he left, it was just like applause, he's very artistic as a guy, very talented, very, articulate with his words, and one day I hope to be half as good as he is with his words. He's very artistic and poetic. He's like the ideal person that I want to be, because I really want to be poem man. Like whenever he speaks, it's so captivating, and like the show is about zombies, and he has a little moment where he has a monologue, and even though it's about zombies, I'm just sitting there in the seat going, oh. And like this is the second time I've seen this, actually, because I went to go see the preview show, And, it's even better this time, now that the show actually went on, and it's just like, mwah, it's great. I love it, and I love their performances, so that was great. Unfortunately, it was really late, so we didn't have an after show party or like little after show, yay, we did it thing like we did at the previous show, like a few weeks back. So y'all just went home, but we've been hanging out a bit lately at my house. So there's that. Played through Fallout 4, I mentioned that. Played through Metal Gear. The game is long, the game is very dramatic. I'll let everyone know how I feel about the series once I'm done with it. Right now, I think I'm a little bit into Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm a little bit into Sense of Liberty. And, that gets a lot of flack. I don't know why. Like, I get it at the time, because apparently the game was advertised and you play as Snake, but that's not true. You play as Raiden. But so far, I had no objections to playing as Raiden. Probably because I was told that you play as Raiden, but I assume that you start that game off and it's like, what? You play a mission as Snake, and then like that's like 2 hours, and then the rest of the game you play as Raiden. I was like, what? So that must be different for everyone. Yeah, new experiences. I don't know. I feel really great right now, just from the events of today, getting that girl's number, just going out and auditioning. It was brand new. It was a new experience, and heart's racing a little bit. I'm a little tired, but also a little like energized at the same time, if you catch my drift. So yeah, there's that. That's it for me. This video is really long, but screw it. I haven't made one of these in a little while. I hope to see everyone really soon. Possibly in a video like this, or maybe not. Maybe in another, like, random vlog. Maybe with Jadrian again. Who knows? I've been hanging out with Jadrian a lot lately, too, which is really nice, because I haven't seen him all last year. It's good to see Jadrian again. Kind of forget how fun, like, some people are. Just nice people to talk to. So there's that. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. If not, the day is getting young, and if the day is old, there's always tomorrow. Actually, oh god, that was kind of an outro, I guess. See you guys next time. Later.